hello, Happy New Year. Back to the Musketeers, my comfort show of the moment. Although, part of me worries about how much these last few episodes of Season 2 are actually going to be a comfort to me, because things are so messed up and tense and uncomfortable. Yeah, all of our characters are in uncertain places. What am I doing with these? I've been trying to work out where to put these armrests here. And look, it's just making me look like I'm trying to be a basketball hoop or something. It's a bit much. But now that's too low. I guess I'll just... Oh, that'll do. It's fine if I look like a goose, right? That's what it's all about. All right. Next episode of The Musketeers. Everyone is unhappy. Weird situations. Let's just get into it.
Whatever the captain told you must have been significant.
It happened off screen.
He told me who my father was.
The thing we've been building to all season, and it happened off screen between episodes.
Get away from the gate!
What are you doing?
What business is it of yours?
What have these girls done?
They're my wife's mates. They stole from her.
Ooh, Porthos is in the mood. Man, so this news from Porthos, from Treville, Porthos finding out who his father really is, it's not made him happy. I didn't expect that. I thought it was not going to be as bad as we expected in a way, but it's not great. Speaking of not great,
Forced me to do this.
this guy right here. So, who lives here? Who's... Yeah, this guy. He's not taking great care of his estate, it seems. Oh, hello. Yep.
Who are you?
My name is Porthos. I'm your son.
Okay. Straight into it. All right, we're going deep into this Porthos stuff immediately with this actor. I don't know the actor's name, but of course I've seen him many times. Game of Thrones. Something very recently. 3 Body Problem last year, but I think something even more recently than that. I swear I've seen him. But yeah, he's always great. And is he Porthos's father? And that's why they've come, I suppose. We'll find out.
Told you this nonsense.
Captain Treville of the Musketeers.
Treville. It was his treachery that ruined my life.
That's our captain you're slandering.
You'd better come in.
Feels like it could take a little while to get an accurate handle on this guy.
Time ago, I did something cruel and unforgivable to Porthos and his mother. I did it in the name of friendship, but it's a stain on my honor I can never remove.
It would help if we knew what was going on.
If you knew Bellegarde was his father, why didn't you tell him?
I had my reasons.
I was captain of the royal bodyguard the day the present king's father was assassinated.
Oh, okay. Connecting.
But Henry died at the hands of a lunatic, and a scapegoat was acquired. I was court-martialed. Treville and Dufour both gave false evidence.
With all due respect, that's not why I'm here.
You want to know if I'm your father? I believe I am.
Okay. Seems like a pretty genuine guy so far,
You have the look of your mother about you.
but it's all about what happened in the past.
The love of my life.
Yeah,
My
well,
husband told me we had visitors.
Your husband?
Levesque, you met him in the grounds?
Ah, yes. Maids.
that guy.
Sending them to the magistrates for trial, I suppose.
No need to make an issue of it. Everyone deserves a second chance.
An issue.
Meet your half-brother, Porthos.
That makes sense. Half sister. Okay. Whatever we're going to learn about this. Oh, man. And there's this. I forgot. Mustache. Gone too soon. I swear, he was going to come good. Probably not. Damn.
Felt he deserved something better.
Yeah. A petty man.
Than me, anyway.
You have no reason to feel guilty.
What right do we have to take advantage of this? How can anything good come of it?
I'm glad he's dead. Fate has given us a chance to be happy. If we don't take it, who gains?
I need time.
Okay. This is it.
When Bonacieux was alive, you couldn't leave him. Now he's dead, you still can't. Take all the time you need, but remember, when you finally make up your mind and you want me, I might not be there anymore.
This makes sense. I see what they're doing. I mean, it hurts, but it's it's another clever way to drag out this D'Artagnan Constance stuff, which is all right. I mean, the more they drag it out, the more we get out of it. So
Cancel my public appearances and have my food tasted.
the king's still recluse,
They're poisoning the most.
increasingly paranoid.
Personally taste every day. I will ensure your government proceeds as normal.
Classic. Of course, previous scene, D'Artagnan's right, of course. Surely, you know, they were about to get together anyway, and they had nothing to do with Mustache's death.
You are the first of my subjects since the Cardinal's death who truly anticipates my needs.
Alright, this has become terribly messed up very quickly. So it only makes sense for D'Artagnan and Constance to proceed as they were going to proceed. But on the other side of things, I totally understand Constance being messed up by Mustache's sudden...
On your husband's untimely death.
Untimely death.
You should take some time to grieve.
Yep, trying to take the Queen's friends away. That's the next step.
Raise a glass, Eleanor.
I understand. It's a lot to take.
He's raised some stuck-up weirdos here.
To you.
Forgive him, Porthos. He comes from trade and lacks any breeding.
You say you loved his mother. What happened?
She came to this house as a servant. We fell in love and married in secret. After you were born, my father discovered the truth and ordered me to cast you both aside. I refused. You and your mother disappeared. Treville and Foix were in league with my father. I never stopped thinking of you.
It's clearly not the whole story.
For the sake of my family name, I married this girl's mother.
I won't listen to this.
Eleanor has her looks, but also her character. Shrewish and spiteful.
Apologize, damn you!
Whoa, whoa.
Hey!
Whee. You got a shake of the head from Aramis. You should feel bad, man. Why are these two so nasty? I mean, this guy says breeding. She's like her mother, but there's clearly a lot we don't know about the situation. I like that Aramis is here, that Porthos isn't alone in this weird family situation. Lovely how the Musketeers stick together like that. And I love that the Musketeers always know when they're just there for support, like Aramis is here. Like, he knows his second fiddle. He's there as backup. He's not stepping on anyone's toes. He's just like, if Porthos needs help, I'm here.
We can help each other, you and I.
You stripped me of everything I owned.
You must understand there was a murderer on the loose.
A female assassin. One might almost suspect she had inside help.
Milady de Winter playing her cards, that she knows who he is. Why does he want her help? He needs some people killed?
The king must be protected at all costs.
Poor bloody king.
The Musketeer Aramis, what do you know of him?
He is sleeping with the royal governess, Lady Marguerite.
I know that. You've heard nothing of any connection with the Queen herself.
The Queen and Aramis? You're mad.
Find out anything you can.
If Aramis slept with the Queen, it would be treason.
Oh boy. Yeah, he just needs her talents, doesn't he? Brought her back because she's good at what she does.
A terrible accident.
Gosh.
Poor Martine.
Holy moly.
She took a fatal kick from a horse.
We're living with some real villains here. Some of the most...
Where are you taking her?
Openly despicable people we've seen. It's like I've said a few times, you know, Rochefort's our seasoned villain, but at least he hides his villainy. Some of these other ones make no effort. I love Milady de Winter's theme more and more.
You know, you're a very difficult man to find.
That's exactly the way I like it.
And she's playing both sides.
Suppose I have information about Rochefort.
I have no money for bribes.
Then speak to Treville. Believe me, my information is worth paying for.
She's seeing
If you know.
which side is more valuable to her. I love the soft lighting in here. It's almost like they've got a bloom filter on. It's really warm.
There really is nothing in there left to say.
Oh, there's something. We've almost seen it a few times. They just keep teasing it. So it's going to be very satisfying when it comes out. Surely she will prove herself. These poor girls, man. How awful.
It's time to earn your keep.
And what... No, I'm going to stop asking questions out loud. Just let it unfold a little bit. There's just a lot I don't know at the moment. Aramis is on the case. Love that.
It was you I came to visit. Your fortitude in the face of tragedy has been admirable. The death of a beloved husband and the loss of the security of marriage.
Oh, what's he about to say?
Blow to you.
My husband and I were not in love, but thank you for your sympathy.
I always find your candor very bracing. It is an unusual quality and most attractive.
Here we go.
I believe you and I could be content together. I wish to offer you the comfort you deserve And I hope lively companionship, too.
This guy's out of Jane Austen, isn't he?
You need more time, I understand.
Yeah.
I'm sure this is all very unexpected.
Yes, that's certainly true.
Forgive me, I'm not used to expressing myself in romantic terms, but I do love you. And I believe I can make you very happy.
Aww. That's sad. He seems like such a lovely guy. And they would be happy together. Fortunately, that darned old thing, love, is pointing in the wrong direction, and she has to admit it, and she will. Can't believe it was only a couple of episodes ago at the end of that bloody brilliant one when D'Artagnan and Constance, when Constance said she loves D'Artagnan and admitted it publicly, and all was so well. We're going to get back to that, surely.
What about the dead girl?
Could it have been an accident?
Trust me. She was murdered. Bellegarde.
It's clear. So, what's the real character of this Bellegarde?
Whatever you did, there must be a good explanation.
He has to find out for himself. It's the only way.
Come on, Treville. Ah, man. Bloody Treville, being such a gentleman and all that.
They kidnapped you in the dead of night and told your mother they would slit your throat if she tried to contact me again.
I've known the captain a long time. I don't recognize the man you're describing. I mean, he made me a musketeer.
Why do you imagine he showed you such favor?
Bit of poison here.
Make him tell you why he picked you to promote above all others.
Yeah, I will.
But remember, he will seek to paint himself the hero of a sordid tale.
Here's this guy slandering Treville, and I just wish once in a while Treville would just slander someone else when they deserve it.
I'm sorry, my master and mistress aren't here at present.
I want to see the girl that was brought here from the Bellegarde estate this morning. Young, slim, pretty.
When he turns up the charm like this, amazing.
Your friend. Was she murdered? Levesque. Why? Never mind. You can tell me later. Right now, we're leaving.
Tell me later? Ugh.
You have no idea what kind of people you're dealing with.
Come on.
What's going on?
Classic.
What are you doing here?
Your entertainments are legendary. I noticed this young girl yesterday and thought I might have a little preview ahead of the main event.
This is quite a gamble, but it looks like it's going to pay off.
Get to your room this minute. The entertainment is by invitation only. And you are not invited.
Right, so she is trading these young women.
He said you kidnapped us.
It's not as simple as that.
Did you or not?
Yes, I did.
Did you pick me because you felt guilty?
No. That's ridiculous. No man has ever worn the uniform with more dignity and courage than you.
Did I earn my place in the Musketeers on merit alone?
You're not listening to me.
I didn't earn this. You just gave it to me.
This is what Bellegarde does. He turns things round and fills your head with lies and half-truths. He did it to me, and now he's doing it to you.
Ay, ay, ay. It sucks that this situation can be so easily manipulated, but I understand that it's a sensitive issue, and Porthos is, if he's going to be deceived, then this is when he's vulnerable, when his family's involved.
The only option is put the Levesques out of business for good.
Sounds good to me. Mr. and Mrs. Levesque. These horrible people. Yeah, can't wait for them to get their business busted.
He confirmed everything you said.
He didn't attempt to justify himself?
He tried.
Oh, wow. Love it. Those little shots of his hand on the gun. Amazing.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. This is a private event.
Well, we've paid our entrance fee, and now we want some fun.
You're Musketeers.
Off duty. Why?
It's not coincidence. That's all. Who told you about us?
I met him playing cards, didn't we? It was
Antoine Levesque.
Levesque is my husband.
Then he is a very lucky man.
They're all dialing up the charm.
With no further ado, I present a tableau of innocence.
Yeesh. Creepy shit.
Ah, no touching before the auction.
Let's make our move before I kill someone.
The very pick of the crop. Their beguiling innocence is no whore's trick, but the real thing.
20 livres. 30. No. 50.
How much money you got, Musketeers? Okay. Nothing. That's what it's going to be.
Nothing.
I don't think you understand the game, monsieur.
I understand very well! These women are leaving now with us. You can trust us.
Follow them!
Stop it, you idiots!
Alright, it's happening. Got Aramis just outside to help, yeah? Yeah. A bit of hat fighting. Very nice.
You're not going anywhere.
Ah.
Get your hands off her!
Phew. Thought they were going to keep one. Oh no!
Is anyone missing? Come on.
Feels very heroic, doesn't it? I mean, it's the classic, it's a cliche. It's like saving beautiful young women. Feels good in a cliche, heroic way.
I'm going to settle my account with your father once and for all, and anyone else who gets in my way.
I told Martine that we couldn't give in, that we had to try to escape. He killed her.
Was it just Eleanor and Levesque, or was Bellegarde involved also?
Who is he?
Yeah. Not directly involved there, but Levesque said something about a debt that they need to pay Bellegarde, so...
I have something to show you.
My mother.
Beautiful, wasn't she?
Yeah. Yeah, she was.
It's got to mean a lot, man. No photos, seeing that impression of her. Ah. This music is like a cheat code. In terms of like when you've got a track this good, you can use it so many times throughout the season and just heightens scenes emotionally so much. It's brilliant. Reminds me a bit of Twin Peaks too, actually, this particular track. It's got a little like harp in the background, like that Twin Peaks track.
I wish his father could share these precious moments.
I'm sure if he sent for the king...
Not the king. His father.
Oh, she is telling Constance.
Aramis. I have been privileged.
Must feel good to tell someone.
But free. Thank God I have one precious memory to sustain me. I can never be free to love as I want, but you are.
You can.
Swear to me you won't let anything stop you finding happiness.
Puts things in perspective for Constance.
I've been such a fool.
Where are you going?
To change out of this stupid dress. Black has never been my colour.
Enough with the mourning.
There's enough evidence against Levesque to press charges.
Absolutely.
I believe Bellegarde was involved.
Treville knows something still, though. Come on, Treville.
If you knew Bellegarde like I do, you might not be so charitable.
Tell us. So they've got the evidence to get the Levesques, but it really seems like Bellegarde is the big bad. They've somehow got to catch him, get the evidence that points at him as well. All these large, mostly empty houses, mansions that some of them live in. I don't know how you could live in a place so big, so many empty rooms, and I don't know, yeah, being alone in such a big space is frightening. That's where all the ghost stories come from, though, I suppose. What's this now? Someone else.
Who did this to you?
Now there is a good question.
Okay. Come on, Muskies. Muskies? Is that what I'm calling them now?
You poor thing.
Right, he's playing dumb.
Let's get you to the house.
You knew nothing about this.
And innocent.
Of course not. They'll want to kill you now more than ever. You must strike first.
What are you talking about?
Don't you see? You must kill Levesque.
And there he is. This is weird. What is Bellegarde's game?
What are you up to now, you sly devil?
Oh, hello. It's a good thing they're coming in hot.
The only thing that's wrong is you being here. But we can soon set that right.
That head tilt.
Shoot them! Shoot them!
Oh, that's a lot of bullets flying. And here we go again. Treville is supposed to be retired, no?
Levesque is a pimp and exploiter of young women. He's been hiding here under my nose while plotting with my daughter to murder me.
Checks out.
Thank God we stopped him in time.
I want the truth now. Every word of it.
Yeah. Come on. Finally. Treville, couldn't we have saved some of this nonsense if you'd spoken earlier?
He begged us to do it. His father was going to disinherit him. And Bellegarde said he'd kill you both himself, unless we took you away.
Why not just refuse?
We'd sworn a blood oath we'd always help each other. I'm ashamed I thought I was bound by it.
But you found me later and made me a musketeer because you felt guilty.
Because you deserved it. I would never give the uniform to someone who didn't. You know that.
We've heard enough of this. Shoot him, Porthos.
Do what you have to do.
So that's it. He did everything that we were being told he did. But now we just know why. That it was... He regrets it. It was like a dumb blood pact that they'd made. And it was prompted by Bellegarde.
You almost let me believe in you. God knows I wanted to.
Yeah.
But you had to overplay your hand. This picture, it's not my mother.
Really?
You thought I was too young to remember her, thinking I wouldn't know the difference between one black woman and another.
You can't leave me. You're my son!
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Those two are close, man.
Damn you, come back!
Looks like he takes after his mother.
Man, how brutal is that, being handed a picture of someone who's not your mother and being told that's your mother by your father? That's brutal.
What about your inheritance?
This place, not interested. Still, it is bigger than yours.
The captain thought you might be needing this.
Yeah, I think you will need that.
Dr. LeMay!
She's about to say no, though.
I'm sorry, but I can't marry you.
This dreamy music, man.
I'm in love with someone else, and it's taken me a while to fully understand it myself. It's funny how many ways we can find to make ourselves unhappy, isn't it?
True that.
It only remains to wish you good fortune.
Good man.
I hope you and I can still be friends.
You may depend on that. You really are a most unconventional woman, Constance.
I've barely even got started yet.
I hope we keep seeing him and they remain good friends. Here we go. We're ending on a high again, aren't we? Beautiful score. Ah! Oh, we have to see Rochefort before the episode's out. Okay. It's not all happiness then.
There is a matter that I must discuss with you.
With his funny modern pants.
A gift I gave you many years ago.
He's just going straight for it?
A jeweled crucifix.
Accusing her?
I have so much jewelry.
It was a token of my esteem. You said you would treasure it forever.
15 years old. I hardly know what I said then.
And now
She's panicking. Not good, not good.
Hanging around another man's neck.
Ah! She is glowing.
I'm tired of everything getting in the way of being happy, including my own stupid conscience.
Are you saying?
I'm not finished yet.
Lads.
You're the only man I've ever loved or will ever love, and if you still want me and you're willing to give me...
Constance, shut up, kiss me.
Feels pretty for real this time.
Queen is waiting for me.
All obstacles out of the way. Both totally embracing it. So delightful.
Mind, Rochefort.
And this is the opposite. My God.
Leave now before it's too late.
I can't.
Oh, man.
Not before I know.
Oh,
No.
man. Oh, man.
That you love me. As I love you. I will forgive you any transgression, so long as I know that.
Oh.
If we love each other, we will forgive.
The look on her face.
You've gone mad.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Leave me now!
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God.
I have dreamed of this moment for so long. To be alone with you at last.
Oh, no. He's not even taking any cues.
Our love. Please tell me. Tell me you love me and all will be well.
You're a monster! Get out before I have you arrested!
He's too powerful for that.
No one will come if you call.
God.
Your servants answer to me now.
Got him, go, 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 go. Oh, what? Oh, what? I got him in the eye. Oh, man. Now he looks like a villain.
The king will hear of your adultery with the musketeer, Aramis. Guards!
Holy.
Come quickly! There is treason in our midst!
Oh.
Treason!
To be continued. Bloody hell, there was a lot of threat of sexual assault in that episode. Blimey. Pretty bleak stuff. Oh, wow, this show is a lot. Man, I feel emotionally exhausted after each episode. I'm glad I have this, reaction recording experience to pace myself, to force me to pace myself to watch basically one a week. Because I think if I did more, I'd like to do more, but I'd feel a bit overwhelmed. And pacing it out actually feels really good for this show. Now, what to say? This was the Porthos episode that we've been waiting for. It was all about Porthos's backstory and his father. In that regard, I have to say I'm just ever so slightly underwhelmed because, I don't know, they'd built it up so much. I was expecting more fireworks, not necessarily literal fireworks or anything like literal fireworks, but something that popped a little more after all of that build up, whether it was emotionally or kind of like, I'll say that what we got was some nice performances, some, fun villains for an hour or so, but not exactly the emotional gut punch or the shocking twists and turns that I thought might be coming as a result of the build up to Porthos's story. Liam Cunningham, that's the actor, of course. Great to see him. Great character actor. Playing yet another kind of, murky sort of character who, is villainous, but not very mustache twirling. I liked the subtlety of the scenes where he was like watching Porthos so closely as he's got his hand on the gun under the desk in his desk drawer. Just being ready for whichever way it's going to go, while always being, outwardly relatively nice and sympathetic towards Porthos. So he was multidimensional in that respect. I feel like, the way it all wrapped up there, it didn't feel totally satisfying just in terms of, seeing those two awful people, I've forgotten their names now. Levesque. Seeing the Levesques, I cannot say some of these things. Seeing the Levesques get their comeuppances was something I was looking forward to, and I didn't feel totally paid off. But it was very much another great episode of the Musketeers in general, overall, in the ways that sort of matter for the Musketeers. Great music, great locations, fun, heroic action, good Musketeer banter and sort of looks and things. D'Artagnan and Constance, they dragged out the will they won't they for another episode. Well done. Can't believe they found another reason to not get them together just yet. And look, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed seeing them come together yet again. Constance making her decision, the proposal from the good doctor, who I really hope we see again because he is awesome. The fact all of that went so lovely and pleasantly, and that we got just another great let's do it, let's fall in love between Constance and D'Artagnan. It made my heart glow. And I feel like we have milked this relationship for what it's worth. And my hope, I'm excited to see where we go. But my hope is that they are now actually going to genuinely be together, and that won't be the end of their story, that they can be, that there's more stories to tell with them together. That's my hope. And that there isn't a big death coming. Man, I've just thought about that. I don't want any of these characters to die in the next couple episodes. But I'm pretty worried going into these, what I imagine will be a 2-part finale, most likely, of season 2. Because this has been a bloody dangerous season, I will say. So much awful threat, particularly emanating from Rochefort, and now that his eye has been pierced, well done, Queen Anne, got him, and he has the king all to himself, and he has so much power, he is going to absolutely carve up some hot damn pain. And I don't know why I said it like that. That was the weirdest sentence I've ever said in my life. But I mean it. And we still haven't seen, what's her name? The other Anne and her name was Anne too. The other one who wants to kill Milady de Winter because she liked Athos. So we have a lot built up for these final couple of episodes. Oh, I don't know if my heart can take it. And yep, the truth about Aramis and Queen Anne is coming out, so we will see what happens with that. I just hope I have the constitution to survive whatever's about to happen. Yep. But anyway, the core point being, we've gotten the Porthos stuff out of the way. I enjoyed it, didn't love it, enjoyed it though, and I'm glad that from now on, Porthos and Treville can be back to being tight as hell best old buddies, because those two, when they're a unit, they are a solid unit, and that is what I'm saying. It's been interesting to hear in the comments a little bit about some of your favorite episodes, you out there, throughout the season so far, because many of you were saying you liked the second half of the season much more than the first half, and I can see why so far. Still with 2 to go, I can see there's a lot of build, and the stakes have really risen in the second half of this season. So we'll see where we go. And then the plan is to go dive straight into season 3 after this. No pause, because I just want to keep going. I'm loving this ride. Loving it. So thanks for loving it with me, sharing your passion with me. For now, Tomity out.